Saber y conocer. Both these verbs mean to know. Conocer and saber, they both have irregular yo forms. That means that this is different from everything else. Everything else here is regular. Sabe, sabe, sabemos, sabéis, saben. Same thing for conocer. Yo conozco, but then tú conoces, conoce, conocemos, conocéis, conocen. This is the only form of yo that I can think about that does not have o or y at the end in the present tense. So both these verbs mean to know. How do we distinguish them? Conocer means being familiar or acquainted with people, places, and things. Saber is for knowing facts, pieces of information, or how to do things. So, conocer, being acquainted with. Conozco, first let's do a country, a place. Conozco Mexico. Many times that would be translated as I've been to Mexico. Even though you're only saying I know Mexico, that means because you have had that experience. The conocer is also used for experience. Experience, acquaintance, familiarity. Okay. Conozco el arte. If somebody says that, yes, it can mean I know art, but it can also mean that I'm an art lover, I'm an art historian, or for whatever reason I know not just art, but a whole lot about art. Conozco a Jose. This is where it gets trickier. Alright, I know Jose. It's tricky because there's something extra hanging out here. A. This is a personal. This is an a that we use with people, a person. Okay? And a personal is used with certain verbs. Conocer is one of them. It's used with certain verbs when we mention people right after the verb. Okay, or right after when we mention people after the verb, like right here. Conozco a Jose, and we put a before the person. And that's only used with people. I'll show you another example. Ver. Yo veo. Veo a María. Okay, it doesn't mean I see to Maria. It means I see Maria. This is a personal. Veo el gato. I see the cat. Here we don't have a personal because it's not a person. But I know what you're saying. Wait a minute. But the cat is a member of my family. Veo a Mittens. Okay, I see Mittens. If your cat is a member of the family, it's almost like a person, then yes, you can use a if you're going to use a name. Okay? But strictly speaking, a personal is for people. You're not going to see a personal with saber. You're not going to say something like sé México. Okay? You're not going to see sé Miguel. Okay? Those are wrong. Let's make these right. Sé que México tiene muchas pirámides. I know that Mexico has many pyramids. Que means that. Sé a Miguel. So that doesn't work. Sé que Miguel es de Ecuador. I know that Miguel es de Ecuador. Well, something that saber or that conocer is never followed by is que. Another thing that conocer is never followed by, that saber is followed by, is an infinitive. So we have here something like yo sé tocar la guitarra. That never happens. You never have conocer plus an infinitive. And another thing that conocer is never followed by is a preposition. Now this may look like a preposition, but it's not. Remember, that doesn't translate as anything in Spanish. Otherwise, means to. But here, means nothing. Just a big fat X. Okay? So saber plus preposition, like right here, sobre, that's about. What do you know about Guatemalan music? Sobre is a preposition. We never say something like conocer sobre. Okay? Sobre, both sobre and de mean about. ¿Qué sabes de? Your book didn't give you any examples like this, but well, they did. They gave you sobre. ¿Qué sabes de la geología? What do you know about geology? Okay. Saber plus infinitive. This is very useful. Sé tocar la guitarra. Sé hablar italiano. Sé jugar al tenis. Okay. And then this is also used very often. Sé que, and then some tidbit, some information.